Why is it so hard to change? We've all been there. You set a big, ambitious goal. You're motivated for a day, maybe a week. You want to learn an instrument, get in shape, write a book. But the motivation fades, and you're right back where you started, feeling like a failure. But what if the problem isn't you? What if the problem is your system? This is the core idea of one of the most successful books ever written, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Clear's entire philosophy is that real change comes from the compound effect of hundreds of tiny decisions, not one giant leap. He calls these atomic habits, small, 1% improvements that seem insignificant on their own, but add up to remarkable results. In this video, we're going to break down the entire Atomic Habits framework. By the end, you'll have a step-by-step blueprint to build any habit you want. The first thing Clear tells us to do? Forget about your goals. This sounds crazy, right? But think about it. Winners and losers in every field often have the exact same goals. Every Olympian wants to win gold. Every job applicant wants the job. Goals are good for setting a direction, but systems are what make progress. Your goal might be to write a book. Your system is writing for 20 minutes every morning at 9 a.m. Your goal might be to run a marathon. Your system is putting on your running shoes as soon as you get home from work. The system is your process. The system is what delivers the results. But here's the real secret, the most important idea in the whole book. There are 3 layers of change: outcomes, processes, and identity. Most people try to change from the outside in. They start with an outcome. I want to lose 30 pounds. Then they set a process. I will go to the gym. But their identity is still that of a person who doesn't like exercise. This is a recipe for failure. Lasting change happens from the inside out. You start with your identity. The goal isn't to read a book. The goal is to become a reader. The goal isn't to run a marathon. The goal is to become a runner. Every time you do a tiny habit, you are casting a vote for that new identity. When you write one sentence, you cast a vote for I am a writer. When you do 10 push-ups, you cast a vote for I am an athletic person. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to start proving your desired identity to yourself with small, consistent wins. So how do we build these systems and habits? Clear breaks it down into a simple 4-step loop that our brains follow for every habit: cue, craving, response, reward. To build a good habit, we just need to make each step easy. This gives us the 4 laws of behavior change. The first law is make it obvious. This is the key you. Your environment is the invisible hand that shapes your behavior. If you want to drink more water, put a water bottle on your desk. If you want to practice guitar, take it out of the case and put it in the middle of your living room. Make the cues for your good habits impossible to miss. A powerful trick here is habit stacking. You link a new habit to one you already do. Instead of, I will meditate, you say, after I brew my morning coffee, I will meditate for 1 minute. Your existing habit, the coffee, becomes the obvious cue for the new one. The second law is make it attractive. This is the craving. We are more likely to do something if we want to do it. The best way to do this is called temptation bundling. You pair an action you want to do with an action you need to do. For example, I will only listen to my favorite true crime podcast while I am on the treadmill. Or, I will only get my favorite latte after I've spent 30 minutes working on my project. You're making the start of the habit attractive because it's linked to the reward you're craving. The third law is make it easy. This is the response. This is where most people fail. We try to do too much too soon. Clear solution? The 2-minute rule. When you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. Read 1 page is a new habit. Read 30 minutes is not. Do 10 push-ups is a new habit. Go to the gym for an hour is not. The goal is to master the art of showing up. You can't optimize a habit you haven't started. Make it so easy you can't say no. The 4th law is make it satisfying. This is the reward. Your brain is wired for immediate rewards. The problem? Most good habits have delayed rewards. The reward for going to the gym is a better body, in 6 months. The reward for saving money is financial freedom, in 20 years. You need to find a way to make the habit immediately satisfying. The best way is habit tracking. Get a calendar and put a big X on every day you do your habit. You're not just tracking your progress, you're creating an immediate visual reward. Your goal becomes simple. Don't break the chain. This framework is so powerful, you can just flip it to break bad habits. Want to stop eating junk food? Make it invisible. Don't buy it. Hide it in the back of the pantry. Want to stop scrolling on your phone? Make it unattractive. Remind yourself of the consequences. It's wasting your life, robbing your focus. Want to stop watching so much TV? Make it difficult. Unplug the TV after each use. Take the batteries out of the remote and put them in another room. Want to stop smoking? Make it unsatisfying. Get an accountability partner and pay them $20 every time you slip up. Atomic Habits isn't about one massive transformation. It's about a commitment to a new system. It's about casting small votes for the person you want to become. You don't need to be 100% better tomorrow. You just need to be 1% better. So, my question to you is, what is the one tiny 2-minute habit you can start today? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more deep dive summaries of the world's best books, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.